This was the reddest shirt I could find. Which, you know, reddish. It is red, no doubt about it. But I was trying to match. I have a burgundy shirt, but I don't have like a red shirt besides this one. I used to have one. I used to have a red shirt besides this tank top. But my wife had shrunk that many years ago. So that's gone. Welcome back, everyone, to the channel. Hope you're having a wonderful one out there. Hope your shirts are fitting just right. Today, we are listening to Groundhogs. Never heard of the band, but we're going to listen to this song, Cherry Red. This is off of their album Split, which was released in 1971. This is, I was trying to see if this was their debut album, but I don't have that information. I just see that this is one of their albums. Now, we're listening to this because it was suggested by Elver Gobi, Alex, Mick Capewell, and Rico Slowski. So thank you guys so much for the recommendation. Like I said, never heard of the band or anything. However, when I pulled up the Wikipedia page for this album, I did think something was kind of interesting. You know, certain things catch my attention, right? There you are. So here's the track, Cherry Red, that we're going to listen to today. I couldn't help but notice the first 4 tracks on here are all basically a 20-minute suite. I almost didn't listen to Cherry Red in lieu of seeing that, but I want to stick to what you guys actually suggested rather than just carve my own path, carve my own giblet of the chicken. So today we're listening to Cherry Red. I'm just curious. I'd kind of like to listen to that the first 4 tracks together, but for now, let's do what you guys said. So Cherry Red. Here we go. Some cowbell. I like the bounce and the movement of that riff back. I love the drumming. Really great dynamic drumming. He's slamming. Trying to follow the drummer. Sorry. It's like a heavy blues psychedelic kind of sound. It's a very melodic solo while at the same time being very sharp. It's that gritty tone. I love how they transitioned one by one into that, with the bass rounding it out. Start it over. It's just so much over the place. tightening it up. Stretching that out. The bass brings a lot of warmth into this sound. It's a catchy riff. Bass hops on. That transition, the way they do that, is really, really well done. One last go around, one last startup. Why not? It's heavy. I was expecting like a final crash. As we end in ambience. What a great song that was. Okay. I couldn't help but be attracted to the drummer. The drumming in here is Ken Puselnik. Hopefully I'm pronouncing his name correctly. So intense. He brings this overriding intensity into the music. Now, so does everyone else. But just thinking about the rhythm, the job of a drummer and what they do, he overperformed. And yet at the same time, he stayed in this very messy, convoluted pocket that the rhythm section of this all is brought into and is made of. I just thought his drumming was incredible. The chorus... It's even messy, like production-wise, of course, you know, like it has a 70s production, which I love how it's very fuzzy and psychedelic, but also very heavy blues-inspired. And the chorus, cherry red, cherry, like his drumming was just really entertaining the whole way through. And I love what the bass brought into this as well. That's going to be Peter Cruikshank on the bass. Like, obviously providing what a bass does, providing the depth and some more rhythm, but also at the same time some melody. And especially when the moments that he would break away from the guitar, I thought like it stood out really, really nicely. Obviously, you definitely heard it when he would hit it, go into the higher notes. When he was, you heard the pitching and everything. Like, that's the obvious time that it stood out. But he was like playing some really classy licks in there as well. And then Tony McPhee, who's vocalist and guitarist. The guitar playing was out of this world. The solos, a great example of a solo that's, I mean, I said it during the track, but heavy, very fuzzy, right? You definitely get that 70s fuzz kind of sound out of it. But at the same time, it's not just a scrambled egg of, you know, a guitar solo that's just, you know, in a good way, messy and like, there's actually melody. There's actually form to it. There's actually a method to that particular brand of bluesy madness that he brings in there. And I really enjoyed that. One of the coolest things, however, that they did twice was the transition off of those solos back into either the verse or the chorus or wherever they're going, where Tony would start up a new riff, and it was slowed down, kind of emptied out the space a little bit, and then drummer would jump on that, kind of playing a groove towards that riff. And then when the bass came in playing that same riff, so they all lined up into that transition, came down in unison, and then flowed into the next section. I thought that that was really a fun and creative way to do that, for all of them to kind of, you know, one starts a new line, then the other jumps on that new line, then the final one jumps on that new line, and then boom, they explode and there's your transition. It was just a really nice way to actually do that. All right, let's get into these lyrics here real quick. It's a really good song. All night long I loved her. Morning came too soon. I knew she'd be gone by the afternoon. I said, please don't go. Still, she said goodbye. She out of here. But as she turned around, she had a crafty look in her eye. And I thought it said, when you look around to see me, you turn right in your bed. The warmth of my body will heat you, make your blood run cherry red. So she gave him the look like, I'll be back. All next day I waited for her return, but she didn't show. Until I turned to look on the night, I said, please come soon. Still there was no sign. But as the dawn returned, that look around was just a lie, just a lie. And I thought it said, when you look around. Okay, this is the key right here. He thought that the look that she was giving him was, I'll be back. I'll be back.
Oh my.
But the look that she actually gave was
No, thanks.
that
No,
one.
thanks. Yeah.
So he had one perspective, and that perspective proved wrong. I would like to listen to this right here, if you guys are interested. If you are, let me know, because I think that this would be kind of cool. I love a good long song or something of that nature. So thank you guys so much for the recommendation. I appreciate it. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Press the like button, subscribe, or support on Patreon if you'd like. Otherwise, enjoy the rest of your day. Come back tomorrow, and I will see you all later. Bye, guys.